Hi, my name's Jan from PrintRx. In this video I'm going to show you how to basically create a smooth surface on top of an object that is printing at a funny angle. So I'm going to take this little dead character. Now this is not mine, and I want to just thank the guy who made it. And very simply, if we slice this, you'll see that that's obviously done at an angle. Now sometimes you've got an object that's nice and flat at the top, and then it's got a little piece that's not printing nicely. So I'm going to show you in this video how I can take this object and actually make it a nice smooth top. So I'm going to start then firstly by just preparing it, and we're going to select the item, and we're going to just enlarge it slightly. Now I'm going to just enlarge it just in one direction like that there. Yeah, that'll do for now. Now we want to create a nice flat object. So how to do that? We're going to add a primitive. We're going to click on the object, and we're going to say we're going to add a negative part. We're going to create a cube. Right. So now what we need to do is that we need to move that cube around to make it nice and flat. So let's just firstly then start by resizing the cube. We're going to make it a bit bigger in that direction, bigger in that direction. Just flip this around. Right, so we've got our cube now like that. And what we want to do now is just make it a bit higher as well, just so that we can actually cover this whole little image. Okay, so we are now going to move it up in that direction, and you'll see that now we've got a nice flat object there. Now we do want to make it as flat as we possibly can, so let's just move that down, maybe even down to as low as one layer, just like that. Now again, object's not quite big enough, we need to scale that up. So that's our Z that we're going to be doing, so let's just make that 50. Let's just move it again, zoom in nicely at the bottom there so we can see. Right, great. So now we've added the negative part. So if we slice it now again, what's going to happen? We're only going to have a little flat dead man, which is great. Okay. Right, so that's one way of doing it. You can do it with a negative part like that. Another way of doing it that's probably going to be working, but would probably work better in this situation, is that firstly, let's just get rid of the negative part. What we can do is we can literally just split the object. So we select the object, we go split, we need to then just move this around. Now you can see it's already in the right horizontal plane, so we're just going to move it all the way down to roughly about there. Great, we say perform cut. So now we're going to end up with two objects. We'll just give Windows a chance to actually repair that because it's got a few holes in it. Right, so simply what we're going to do then is we're just going to select the one door stopper. We want to get rid of that one, delete it. Now we're going to just simply increase the size on this. We're going to increase the Y to how thick we want it. So that's another way of doing the same thing. So you can either do it with a negative block, or you can just cut it. Now when we slice it, you can see we get a nice even surface at the top. We don't have any stepping or anything like that. Hope it makes sense.